There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Love going to throw right away. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, red, yellow, green jack. Ready.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Dorrance Armstrong able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Let's go now. 10 black.
And Watson has it right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the
50,
38-yard line.
Ready.
A complete once again to Watson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Ready.
6-yard line.
Blue, 32. 52. Red. Cycle. Smash. Red. Cut.
Love now. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the
Ready.
15-yard line.
Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
He was brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 5.
Ball sits on the 10, second and 5.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Strikers. 3. 6. Mega. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On
The
the ready.
13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down.
Down. 52 pull.
To throw now. Here's Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
70 Rangers. Go.
Here's Daniels. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They go play action. Daniels. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. His throw incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. From the 15 now, they work on 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first down coming up. The toss right side. Here's Krosky Merritt. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, a 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Packers 3.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Now it's Wilson. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Black Ultra, red 38. Ready?
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Love. Well, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air again, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 54 yards. And the Packers are once again back in front. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Packers 10, Commanders 7.
touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 73 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Block 40.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And this is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, 43 yards. And the Packers have yet again retaken the lead. And a deep touchdown pass there. Every quarterback's dream.
Every quarterback's dream, and let's face it.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This fielded right at the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down.
69.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 18.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The return man, Chris Moore. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. He's on his way. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ready?
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
McManus now for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 30, Commanders 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Chris Moore returning it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Black Ultra. Ready.
And this is going to be intercepted.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Daniels looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
On the stick. Warriors 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington
play action. Now it's Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll look to throw again. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
On the double.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Eagle blue. Claude, ready.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Set. Yellow. 22.
Counter play with Jacobs. They find some open field here. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
And that's going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Red. 38. Ready.
They throw it out right complete. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
10 black.
Love now. He'll try and do this himself. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the 1st. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Cycle. Here we go.
Throwing. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Packer pressure, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. The last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 38 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back to Krosky-Merritt on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Daniels.
With a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
For a Commanders first down.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 66 yards.
Set, steal, black.
First and goal.
95.
8-yard line.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game, and good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game?
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense. Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
18, run. Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau. Just a beautiful Midwestern night. The roof is open, and we are ready for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
26-yard line.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
It's the score. Colts 7. Browns nothing. Spencer Schrader, kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. To throw now. Here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action now. Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Sanders to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give you up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and
Sanders.
30-yard line.
incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Throwing Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll get this one to Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts first down as he's down inside the 15. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run once more with Taylor. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Panthers 79 Broncos. Street. Buffalo 18.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
On the double. One more, boys. Go! Like Hawk 70.
Here's Warren. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
70 Timberwolves.
Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, let's go.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
60, hot 70, hot 70. 18, rattle, 18, rattle. 18, 5 here. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Jones throwing to start the drive. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. It got his man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Spencer Schrader in the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready?
Throwing, Sanders. Touchdown! David Njoku from 19 yards away. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21-7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. His pass left side to Downs. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A short one there, caught by Warren. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the gun, it's Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 72 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6. Let's go. At the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Street, 19, Lion, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce from 13 yards out. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Sanders. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. As Sanders has it poked free. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. It's going to be a quick
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.